What if I told you that something as innocent as reheating leftover rice could be putting your health at risk? Yes, the humble bowl of rice in your fridge could harbor hidden dangers that most people are completely unaware of. Let's dig into the science, the risks, and the simple steps you can take to make sure your rice remains safe to eat. The hidden danger. Bacillus cereus. The main culprit behind the risks of leftover rice is a bacterium called Bacillus cereus. This sneaky microbe thrives in cooked rice left at room temperature. When rice is cooked, its moist and starchy environment becomes the perfect breeding ground for bacteria. If left out for too long, Bacillus cereus produces toxins that are heat-resistant, meaning reheating the rice won't eliminate the risk of food poisoning. What happens when you eat contaminated rice? Eating rice contaminated with Bacillus cereus can lead to food poisoning, with symptoms like nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, and diarrhea. These symptoms usually appear within 1-6 hours of consumption and can last up to 24 hours. While it's often mild, it can be more severe for seniors, children, or those with weakened immune systems. Why is rice different from other leftovers? Many people wonder why rice, in particular, poses such a risk. The reason lies in its storage and preparation. Uncooked rice often contains Bacillus cereus spores, which can survive the cooking process. Once the rice cools, these spores can germinate and multiply, especially if the rice is left at room temperature for more than 2 hours. Is reheating rice really unsafe? Reheating rice itself isn't the problem, it's how the rice was stored before reheating. If rice has been left out too long, it becomes unsafe, no matter how thoroughly you reheat it. The toxins produced by Bacillus cereus are heat stable, so even boiling temperatures won't make contaminated rice safe to eat. How to store leftover rice safely. Cool it quickly. After cooking, cool rice within an hour to prevent bacterial growth. Divide it into smaller portions to help it cool faster. Refrigerate promptly. Store rice in an airtight container in the fridge at 40°F, 4°C, or below. Don't leave it out for more than 2 hours. Used within 1-2 days, leftover rice should be eaten within a couple of days to minimize risks. Reheat properly. Ensure the rice reaches an internal temperature of at least 165°F, 74°C when reheating. Stir the rice to distribute the heat evenly. Can freezing rice help? Absolutely. Freezing cooked rice is one of the safest ways to store it for longer periods. Freeze portions in airtight containers or freezer bags. When you're ready to eat, thaw the rice in the fridge or microwave and reheat thoroughly. Frozen rice can last up to 6 months without significant loss in quality. Examples of risky scenarios: buffet lines, rice left out in warming trays for extended periods at restaurants or events can be a breeding ground for bacteria. Meal prepping mistakes: if you cook large batches of rice and let it sit out while portioning, you could unknowingly be increasing bacterial growth. Room temperature storage: leaving rice out overnight and reheating it the next day is a common but risky practice. Myths about leftover rice: It smells fine, so it must be safe. Bacillus cereus doesn't always cause noticeable changes in smell or appearance. Reheating kills all bacteria, while reheating can kill live bacteria. It won't eliminate heat-stable toxins already present. Brown rice is safer than white rice. The risk applies to all types of rice, regardless of variety or preparation method. How common is this issue? The CDC reports that foodborne illnesses caused by Bacillus cereus are underreported, but not uncommon, especially in dishes involving rice or pasta. The problem is more prevalent in countries or cultures where rice is a staple, such as in Asia, Africa, and parts of the Caribbean. Final thoughts. Rice is a beloved part of meals around the globe, but handling it improperly can lead to serious health risks. By cooling, storing, and reheating it correctly, you can enjoy your leftovers safely without worrying about hidden dangers. Did this surprise you? Give this video a like and share it with friends and family to spread the word about safe food practices. Comment below with your rice storage tips or any food safety questions you have. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more essential kitchen hacks and health tips. Stay safe and healthy.